I know a lot of headlines focusing on the fact that Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton both being subpoenaed. I'll focus on former President Clinton. Now, only 2 presidents have ever been subpoenaed by Congress. Truman, Trump, neither of them showed up. But that was related to acts while they were in office.
Good point.
Does Bill Clinton have the same immunity because his so-called alleged travel and conduct with Epstein was not when he was president?
He does not have immunity, Mark and Charla. The Supreme Court's immunity decision goes to official presidential behavior, core behavior, that which is articulated in the Constitution, and ancillary behavior, that which is necessary to support the core behavior. But all of it has to be official presidential behavior while president of the United States. The allegations about Bill Clinton are that he became friendly with Epstein and visited the island. I don't know if there's allegations beyond visiting there, but this is after he's president of the United States. He has no privilege to assert. He doesn't have presidential immunity. He doesn't have executive privilege.
Separation of powers, none of that.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't because he's not in the government anymore. If he has the Fifth Amendment privilege, it would be unseemly for a president of the United States to invoke the Fifth Amendment, but he has that right.
So, yeah, that's my next question is what happens here with these 10 huge names? They've all been subpoenaed. Do they go testify? Do we hear from them at all?
Here's the way it works. They hire lawyers. Their lawyers talk to lawyers for the committee. It's okay, what is this about? What do you think I know? What do you want from me? How can we work this out? How can we limit it? Can we do it in private? All these things will be negotiated. I suggest to you that the lawyers for the Clintons are having that type of negotiation as soon as today to try and get people like us to stop talking about it. But at some point, there will be public testimony. Now, the first public testimony is former Attorney General Bill Barr in about 2 weeks, August 18. They will not have been able to go through the full file, no matter how many people they have, and even if they work 24/7 before August 18.
Even if they get the file. But one question, I mean, they've ordered all 250,000 pages and all the documents. 2 federal courts have said it is sealed. It is redacted. It cannot be released.
Okay.
We get a weird, basically cross powers here.
They have sealed just the grand jury testimony. They have not sealed the rest of the file. In fact, Judge Preska, who sits in a federal court here in Brooklyn, in a civil case, ordered the file released, and the DOJ, well, they released a portion of it, and it turned out to be nothing. So the grand jury testimony is kept secret. However, grand jury testimony is not what they're looking for. Grand jury testimony in this case consisted of FBI agents summarizing what witnesses had told them, which is sufficient for grand jury purposes. That's not what they want. They want the raw data. They want to know who the witnesses are. They want to know what the witnesses saw. They want to know who was there and what the FBI believes the people who were there did. The political pressure must be tremendous. One would think, if you don't mind this political analysis, the Democrats would be doing this to the White House and to the DOJ. No, it's the Republicans doing it because the MAGA base is putting tremendous pressure on Republicans in Congress to comply with their promises to get this stuff out there, whatever it is.
And Democrats did vote for it because they thought they were getting at Republicans.
Right.
In fact, they're getting it themselves.
Yes.
So I got to ask, did any of the 10 people on that list to be subpoenaed, have any of them surprised you? Did you look at the list and go, wait, why this?
Hillary Clinton surprised me. I don't know what she could possibly know about this unless they're going to ask her, what did your husband tell you he did when he was there?
Do you have spousal immunity, though, like you would in a criminal case? A spouse cannot be forced to testify against their spouse. Could she claim that with Congress?
Probably not. Probably not, because A, it's too far in the history for any criminal charges against her husband, and B, this is not a criminal case.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.